You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
Do we want to talk about, let's talk about Belichick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah. So, in case nobody noticed, the New York Giants aren't good again this season.
And by the way, you were saying like a few weeks ago, they're going to be a tough out because they were doing some good stuff.
Well, and the problem was when Cam Scatterboo got hurt, which was really the only other weapon they had besides Jackson Dart. By the way, if you're a fan of any team in the NFC East that's not the Giants, Giants got it right at quarterback. All right, Jackson Dart is a guy. All right, he's going to be a guy. They got it right. Now, it is a little strange because, well, Brian Daboll is the coach that said, that's my guy. I'm going to draft him. And now he's out as the head
Fired.
coach. Yeah. Now, well, and one reason they decided to do it like this is they promoted Mike Kafka to the interim head coach. He's the offensive coordinator. Mike Kafka almost got head coaching jobs each of the last two hiring cycles. Giants are trying to determine, is there a chance this is the guy that should be our head coach for the future? We want to give him a chance because you've got Kafka paired up with Jackson Dart. However, and this always happens, this is coming out from multiple places now, Bill Belichick has one dream job left. Okay? One team that he absolutely wants to coach, and that is the New York Giants. And in case people don't realize this, if you're not old enough, Bill Belichick won 2 Super Bowls as a defensive coordinator for the New York Giants under Bill Parcells, right? We know Bill Belichick's all-time favorite player is who?
Lawrence
Taylor. Yeah, that's right. And you've got Abdul Carter up there. They've got a really good defensive line. Belichick would love to get a hold of that. So it's already starting, John. It's already starting. Let me click this. I'm going to bring this up. The Bill Belichick speculation is already starting in and around the Giants. Now, a lot of people may be like, yeah, but North Carolina. Well, in case nobody is noticing right now, North Carolina has gotten much better the last month. A whole lot better, especially on defense. The defense is much improved at North Carolina, and they're literally they were one play, the last play of the game. Bill went for 2 against number 10 Virginia. If he would have gotten it, they would have beat number 10 Virginia. That was 3 weeks ago. They've won 2 games in a row since. And there's a chance that North Carolina may actually make a bowl game now, which is amazing when you consider what happened from where that season started. So Brian Daboll, by the way, was 20-40-1. Not good. So let's come down here. One name that has came up in recent weeks leading up to Daboll being fired is legendary New England Patriots and current Carolina Tar Heels head coach Bill Belichick. According to Ed Valentine of Big Blue View, a former NFL columnist said that Belichick would happily take the Giants job. Quote, I think Belichick would do it in a second, Gary Myers said last week. I know that the record for victories is important to him, although he'll never admit that. It's also important to him to win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady. I think it's something Belichick very much wants to do. Now, the biggest fly in the ointment is his record without Tom Brady, and he's 73 years old. and which means you've got him as a head coach for what, maybe 3 years, wouldn't you think? And he's not the only one. I've got one other person that came out and talked about this. And
but when you're 73, man, do you actually want to go to pretty much a rebuild? The Giants are 2-7. They stink. He's not winning a Super Bowl with the Giants. I understand why he wants to go there, though.
Do you think they're so far off? You do realize that the Giants have sort of sneaky set up a version of their own triplets there, right? Malik Neighbors is far and away one of the best wide receivers in the league. He's hurt, but he's probably a top 10 receiver when he's healthy. Cam Scatterboo's their running back, and they've got Jackson Dart, and they've got a what should be, with the right coach, a really good defensive front. It could be an all-time defensive front if the right defensive coordinator / coach gets a hold of them.
But what's the time frame, though, for Belichick? I mean, he's 73. Are they going to be Super Bowl ready by the time he's 76?
I would say that we've seen turnarounds quick.
Yeah, we have.
Look at what the Patriots look at what Mike Vrabel and Drake May are doing with the Patriots right now. I mean, Gerard Mayo,
Mike Vrabel is he's my coach of the year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if people do not understand how much good coaching is important, look no further than that. I mean, it's everything. It in this league, good coaching is everything.
What are the Patriots not 8-2?
They're 8-2, man.
Wow.
They're 8-2 with victories over the Bills and Buffalo and Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. Think about that a minute.
Yeah.
And they went in there. Baker didn't look so good. And hell, Baker's been in the MVP conversation most of the year. So Julian Edelman is now coming out and talking about this. The Games with Names podcast, he floated Belichick to the Giants. Quote, they fired Brian Daboll week 10 after the Giants lose that 10-point fourth quarter lead to the Bears, setting the stage. There's a team down in Chapel Hill playing much better, or a little better. What if the Giants brought in Belichick? They're actually playing a lot better, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
Is it going to happen? I don't know. That's a good question right there.
John Mara loves Belichick.
I'm gonna give it a 15% chance it happens right now.
15%?
15%.
Well, there's Lane Kiffin rumors. There should always, with every coaching job ever, be John Gruden rumors.
Yeah.
Because he got screwed. Question is, this is, look at this. The Bears. Is his girlfriend coming too? Okay. Can you imagine Jordon Hudson, that entire situation, that entire fiasco, and the New York media?
Yeah.
Woo! WFAN, the Post. I mean, all these. Can you imagine what that if they had any level of drama like they did in North Carolina? I mean, it would be a berserk story in the New York media market.
Yep.
I wonder if that's why the Falcons didn't hire him. I've asked several insiders. I'm like, why can't we find out? because surely somebody with the Falcons would be willing to talk about it, off the record. Is Jordon Hudson's involvement why the Falcons did not give him that job?
Well, I think that a younger Belichick wouldn't even have allowed Jordon Hudson anywhere near him in the media. There's something, I guess, in Belichick's older years now that's changed.
Yeah, I mean, you take a hard ass like my father, but as my dad got older, once he got past about 70, he became a much more calm, collective. Things that used to bug him no longer bugged him. He just, he let me take a deep breath instead of getting angry. All that kind of thing sort of went out the window. As my dad got older, I think you're seeing that a little bit with Belichick too.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.